Hi, the next topic is SCD type 2 version. So in SCD type 2 version also we are loading historical data. So now we'll see how we are preparing the mapping, how we are updating the version values. So here I'm creating a target with the version column. Rename it DPT_version. Okay, go to columns, add two columns here. One is for sequence number, that is the primary key here in the table, and one more is version column. Both are numerical columns. Version number, and this is sequence number, this is also number. This is the primary key here. Okay, generate this table in the database. Connect to Scott user. So table created in the database, we can see. Select star from DPT_version. Okay, table created, no records in the table. Close, create a new mapping here. M_SRC_TGT SCD type 2 version. First drag and drop source and targets. So for comparison we need to create a lookup on target table with the source. So we are creating a lookup on target table for comparison source and target columns. So from here we need to pass department number, change this column name for easy identification in_SRC. This is we are using to create condition in lookup transformation. So that's why I'm disabling this output port. Go to condition, create the condition here. Department number from lookup and department number from source. So this is the condition we created. Apply and OK. So the next transformation is expression to create new record condition and update record condition. The first step, drag and drop all columns from source qualifier to expression, and from lookup we are taking department number, location and version. So change these column names. Here these three columns we are using only for input. In_LKP and version also. In_LKP. So here we are creating 4 more columns. One is for new record condition, update record condition, new version value, update version value. Change the names. These are the output ports. New record, update record. This is new version, and the last one is update version. Update_version. Then change the data types. This is number, integer, number to integer. These all are output ports. Then create new record condition first. What is the new record condition? If of is null of lookup department number. If lookup return null value, then we can consider the source record is a new record. Okay. And next, this is the condition to find out update record. Here the ports are department number of source equal to department number of lookup, and the location of source not equal to with location of lookup. Then true comma false. So here the source department number, it's matching with the lookup department number, means the record existed in the target, and location of the source not equal to with lookup location, means the current source record location is not matching with target location, means this record contains some changes. So we can consider these records are the update records. Okay. So new version value, for each and every new record we are giving version value 1. For update version we are giving previous version value plus 1. So I'll give you example why we are taking the previous version and plus 1. Okay. So here we are loading historical data in version. So in the version we are loading historical data. When we are loading a new record, the version value is 1. When it is a new record, the version value is 1. If you have any changes in the existing record, again we are inserting a new record with the latest information of existing record. Here we are incrementing the version value. The previous version plus 1, now it is 2. Again the Swati record contains some changes. That's why we inserted one more record, 4th record, with the incremented salary, and the version value is 3. Why we are getting here 3? Means here total 3 records we have, 1, 3, 4. In that 1, 3, 4, the old records are 1 and 3. Old records are 1 and 3. In that 1 and 3, we are taking the maximum version. So this is one column, one record, the version value is 1. This is again one more old record with a version value 2. So every time we are taking the previous version plus 1 we are giving to the latest record, to the latest information. So we need to take every time the maximum version. Which records contain the maximum version, those records are the latest records. So for Ravi record, the maximum version value is 1. So that is the latest record. But for Swati, 1, 2, 3 you have. 3 is the latest. Okay, because that is the maximum version. If you want to load again one more record with the same Swati record, we need to take the maximum version 3, and we are giving 3 plus 1 to the latest information, 4. So that's why we require the maximum version from the lookup table. In this mapping, we are taking the version value from lookup to expression, but we are not mentioned the maximum version anywhere up to now. So in lookup override, we have to mention pick maximum version records, because max version records are the latest records. So based on the max version, we are adding one value to the version. That version value we are going to send into the latest records. Okay, to identify that max version, we have one query when employee IDs, when department numbers are equal, then pick max version. When department numbers, when employee IDs are equal, pick max version. So we need to write a query there. Here, go to properties, generate this, generate SQL, you will get the query. Okay, all columns from DEPT version. Here, we need to write the condition where version equaled, subquery I am writing select max of a dot version. So here max of a dot version we are taking, a is alias name of the table, from DEPT underscore version, the alias name is a. So I am writing inner join where a dot department number equal to DEPT underscore version dot department number. Okay, here we are taking where version equal to max of version. So from the table, every time the subquery is picking the max of version records. That version value we are mentioning in where condition. So in where the version equal to, or always it's taking maximum version when department numbers are matching. So we can generate this query whether it is correct or not. Edit, paste. No records selected. So we'll see whether it's picking the max records or not after execution. Okay, so that is fine. Always it's picking the latest records. Okay, so here we create a new record, update record, new version and update version, and then create filters or routers. Now I'm creating a filter here. To the first filter, we need to take source columns, new record condition, new version. Okay, here the filter condition is new record. Here the filter condition is new record. New record always contain true or false. If it is true, we can consider the source record is a new record, we can pass into the target. So from here, drag and drop into this and version also, new version. For sequence number, we have to create sequence generator, next value to sequence number. And one more dummy also we required to pass update records. Create one more filter. So pass department number, dname, location from source, update record and update version. After this, update strategy is required to update the values. But here we are not updating any records. We are giving incremental version value. We are not updating any existing data. So that's why we are not taking any update strategy here. Okay, so directly we can pass the values to the target. But in flag, we are taking update strategy to update the existing record flag value. So from here, next value to sequence number. Change the condition here, update record. Okay. Save it. So first we created here, first we drag and drop source and target tables. On target table, we create a lookup transformation. In that lookup, first we drag and drop that source department number into lookup transformation. In that lookup transformation, we created condition where source department number equal to lookup department number. After that, we created expression. In that expression, we took all source columns, and from lookup, we took department number, location and version. Department number and location we are using for to identify new record and update records, but version we are taking for incremental version value. The previous version plus 1. Okay. After that, we created two filters to identify new records flow and to identify update record flow. So from there, just we drag and drop the records into the columns, target columns. So there we are taking the sequence number from sequence generator and department number, dname, location, version from filter transformations. Here we are not required update strategy because we are not updating any previous values. See here we have incremental version value. For new record we are inserting with the version value 1. For update record we are inserting a record with update version value, means previous max version plus 1. So to identify previous max version, we created one condition in lookup override, that is max version we are taking with this subquery. Okay, so first generate this, create a workflow and execute. SCD type 2 version. Create a session, SCD type 2 version. Drag and drop the link into here and change the connections here. This is squad, these are also two squad. Bulk to normal, change here directly to all instances. Lookup condition also need to change squad. Okay, filter already we prepared for new record. This one is update record. So this is the first execution. We will get all records with version value 1. So 9 out of 9 in the first flow. The first flow DEPT version. This is the first flow. We can see the values, preview data. Version values 1 because all are new records. Just update the query. Update DEPT set. So from here I'm taking location equal to, from Chicago I'm changing into USA, third record USA, where department number equal to 30, and I'm inserting one more record, insert into DEPT values. 90 is the max record. I'm giving 91. Accounting department, and the location is Chicago. Okay, this is the new record. So total 10 records we have in the DEPT table. In the 10 records, one record is the latest record, new record, and one record is a updated record, 30th department. So we'll see how many records we will get in the target, how it's update. Right click, restart task. So now we will get two records. One is in new flow, one is in update flow. refresh it. Total 9 records we have. The third record, sales Chicago, refresh. Third record, 30 sales USA. This is the version 2. Max version columns are the latest columns. Okay. And accounts Chicago, it's a new record, 10th record inserted into the table with version value 1. So again I'm updating the same record, changing into UK, commit, run once again. So we will get one record now. Okay, one record in update flow. Refresh this. So we require this max version plus 1. We are giving into 30 sales UK. Just refresh. So we have UK with third. Okay, already we took one query from lookup. I'm pasting that to identify max version from the tables. See, for the sales for 30th record we have total 3 records. Third record, 11th record, 12th record. In third, 11th, 12th, the maximum version is 3. So that's why it picked that maximum version, 12th record, sales UK 3. So always look up taking the maximum version records, that record we require to update the next version value. Okay, so like this we can load historical data using version. We can load historical data using version. But in flag and date range, we are updating the existing record flag value and date values. That's why we require update strategy in Mapping Designer. Okay, thank you.